Hello and happy gaming, everybody. Oh hey, I just did the old intro again. God, it's like it's jackhammered into my brain. It's never gonna go away. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we're gonna be doing a Sonic Speed build. I don't know how it's gonna work out. All I know is that I'm going to be moving uncomfortably fast. I don't know what benefit that's going to net me in game, but I'll figure it out. First things first, let's figure out our soundtrack with the good old D20. Alright, doing piano solos. I guess I should say piano mixes, because it's not... Like, they say piano solo, I'm not 100% sure I have myself, but... Alright, so if we want to do a Sonic Speed build, we have no choice but to go with the Pace build. Or Pace Robe, not build. Now, there are other things that increase your run speed. Patience and Hope both do it. You get run speed increases from the Venture Robe. So let's have a quick look. This increases your run speed by 15%, and you hit the full sprint 30% faster. None of the others decrease your sprint delay. Furthermore, do any of them do anything more than 15? Well, this one does 10, so that's not quite right. That also does 10. Big Daddy Venture also does 10. And the only other one that increases your movement speed is Tempo with 10. So if you want the most speed possible, you gotta go with Pace. Now, if we want Sonic Speed, we don't just have to make ourselves fast, we have to make ourselves uncomfortably fast. Like the sort of speed where you go, what are you, I can't see him. The sort of speed where you go, my friends, I have discovered the Speed Force. One of the stupidest writing and character conventions in all of DC Comics. I have discovered it. But in order to access the full Speed Force, go away already. Go away. I was hoping I had enough time to whip around and throw the third fireball in the other direction. And there we go. Alright, we're going to be able to do what we need to do pretty soon here, so bear with me. The insignia of legend is capable of taking you to alternate dimensions and time-space. Sweet. I have no idea how one bends their neck in that direction. Alright, so now let's go ahead and start building up our speed. We will begin doing so with the right tab. And finally, there we go. How's that for movement speed? Eat your heart out, Sonic. Flash. Look at me. Alright, so what exactly is the best way to use this maximum speed? Well, one thing that comes to mind is Vortex Veil. Oh, and it also increases speed. Oh wait, no, it doesn't increase your speed. Oh, maybe it does. So that's one thing you can do. And yes, I know I could also go Scales of Babylon to really get uncomfortable with it. But at that point, you're just going speed for the sake of speed. And I actually want to use that speed for something. So I'm trying to decide what the best way to use this with is. I'm thinking Vortex Veil or Cardus Prime are probably the best ways to make use of this. Is there any, I mean, Earth and Aegis can get the job done too. Not exactly what I was thinking though, that's not so good. Alright, I think, just because I don't use it as frequently, we're going with Vortex Veil. As far as the dash is concerned, let's pick up something. And that's basically 2 Arcana in the same vein. So is that what I want to go with? I'm actually more of a fan of going Thunderline. Now, our signature. Now, just because of how quickly we can move, I think it's safe to say that we can use something that requires a little bit of positioning to get to work properly. Like Shock Nova is a good one. Radiant Beat would be good. Terra Ring would be good. So would the Hammer. That doesn't exactly require positioning, it just... yeah, probably not. Yeah, we'll do that. And then lastly, what do we want to do here? I'm kind of thinking Chaos Crusher. Just because it has that little bit of extra control on it. But if I go with this... I don't know, I'm very conflicted. Do I take this? Do I take the Crusher? Ice Dagger is pretty good for movement-based stuff. You know, I'm gonna try this. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but it's looking like fun. And now let's get ourselves a little extra defense. Alright. Now, I think it would be best to just get the twins out of the way because they're going to resist both my basic and my signature. Now, if only they would show up. Come on! Molland! You know what I'm going for here. There we go. Alright. Oh, and Zeal is in spot 3. She's always the one that wants to see me off to the end of the Chaos Trials. Alright, yeah, this is... This is a very... Like, I'm not sure how I feel about this build. This is like... Admittedly, I'm having a lot of fun zipping around like a cracked out Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, even small basic movements are sending me just spiraling out of control. This is nuts. Definitely going to take Cardus Prime if we see it, because that would work really well with this. Look at this. This is absurd. Excuse me, sir, but I'm going to need to ask you to get out of my way. Okay, I'm kind of hating that room. Okay, I'm starting to have problems with this build. Just goes to show you that sometimes maximum speed isn't everything it's cracked up to be. Then again, neither is having no ranged options. Yeah, I don't know how one would get used to this. Like, I feel uncomfortable moving this quickly. I know that many of you, bless your soul, are saying, yeah, but that's the point. And whereas I get that, I also sort of question, you know, what do you get out of all this movement speed? Like, I really am not sure I understand the point of going this quick. Now, perhaps the fault is on me for poor management of expectation, but Okay, so now... I think this is the right idea, so that we can, one, wear a nice gaudy piece of headwear, but two, it'll also synergize with the with the pen. Okay, so there's one thing there I can see that I want. I don't want to give up Vortex Veil. Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay, this having no ranged control thing is starting to kill me here. And I know the basic idea of the build is to drop on like a barrier and then just run into things just all willy-nilly. But it still seems like there should be some precautions taken, maybe ones that I should have thought about before jumping into this build. So, a couple things to think about if you're going to try this build out. One, make sure you have something that's... Make sure you have something that synergizes well with your speed. But then point number two, make sure you have something that strikes all around you. It is a defensive tool that I wasn't thinking about that I now kind of wish I had. And that's on sale, that'll help a lot. Now, you are going to be clearing floors quickly, I will say that much. Alright, so we've got a couple of decent defensive props here. Alright. But the other thing to think about is maybe have at least some minor form of range control on a build like this. But that's also kind of a personal choice. Some of you are just fine working purely melee. Alright, because I have almost entirely a close range build, let's just let them do their freak out. This is Ball Lightning. Eh. I mean, it's range, but it's only going to hit one thing at a time. No, I don't know, might be something worth holding on to Oh, what am I doing? I was just about to slam my face into his. Well, you know what I want from here. Ooh, I hope Vortex Veil is something I can upgrade so I can use that. Will you go away already? Yes, I know that was overkill, but hey, anything to... anything to boost up the fountain pen. Oops. God damn it. So, one thing that I'm also going to point out about this build, it's really hard to position yourself properly to do things with this. Oh, hello, what do we have here? Alright, so I'm gonna grab that, I'm gonna grab that. And since I need less positioning to use Burn Cycle, I will use that. Oh hey, look at that, I can upgrade Vortex Veil. We're definitely gonna do Cascading Blitz first, though. Smooth. That's the sort of aim you want to see on your stormtroopers. Okay, so now we're gonna go talk to Dr. Song. I'll go ahead and give her Vortex Veil. She will give me something that I'm probably not even gonna care about. Now we grab the Vortex Veil. The new and improved Vortex Veil, I might add. Adopt Drea, and we're ready to go. Now, I do wish that there was something that would, you know, give you some sort of bonus for your movement speed, like maybe something that makes it so that the higher the bonus movement speed percentage you have, the better chance you have at evading attacks. Just something to make it worth your while to have high movement speed other than just I run really fast. Like, it's just that little bit of extra design space that I think... Spiraling Typhoon... It's just that little bit of extra design space that they really could have done something with. But I have to imagine that the devs at C99 probably had no idea that something like that would even be a thing. Well, that didn't work. A fucking green flash here. And it'd be very much along the same lines as that whole Speed Force thing I was saying, to say that you should be able to like do more damage the faster you move. But I mean, you know, it could account for something. Don't know if I'm gonna want that. Okay, I hate you guys. You think you're so cool with your stupid Earth whatevers. Tremors. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, criminy, are you serious? You want me to move faster? Tell you what, we'll do it. 22.45. So then plus you, who's another, I think it's... Yeah, there's almost no delay between when I start running and when I full-on sprint. Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's really hard to position yourself carefully when you're running like a mile a minute. Alright, and we're plus 28%. Oof. So we're not exactly weak, but God, it's so difficult to keep tabs on what I'm doing. And again, like I said, it would be really nice if there was a little bit of design space centered around things that synergize with high movement speed. There we go. That's up to 30 now. Cyclone Boomerang! Yeah, stick with what I have, thank you. You can just straight up outrun those guys. Come on. Excuse me, I'd like to be able to move now. Pardon me. Yeah, the obvious weakness of this build, tight and closed spaces. When you move like this, you start to get that kind of natural claustrophobia going on. Jesus. What am I doing? No, seriously, what am I doing? I lost track. It's so easy to lose track of what you're doing when you're moving like this. Nah, I don't want the battle axe. That doesn't synergize with speed, that synergizes with berserkers and dwarves. And, you know, anyone else who's use a really top-heavy chopping weapon to smash armor, historically speaking. Definitely want that. Where's the other 4%? Because I want to make sure I'm getting the most out of my Traveler's Knapsack, or whatever it's called. Pathfinder's Knapsack, I knew that. Darksage, are you sure you're not lying? I said I knew that. Question me again and it'll be to the pits with you. Yeah, I want it. Sorry, Ball Lightning. And Singing Bowl, huh? Okay. We'll definitely take that. Now, whereas I do admit I am having fun with this build, this is not an easy build to use. You need to be really on top of keeping track of your movement and making sure that when you enter a new room, you've got Vortex Veil or whatever you choose to use as your like moving barrier really ready to go. Thank you, sir. This particular run, Nox just decided he didn't want anything to do with this. Like, he's moving way too fast. I can't handle that. It's just movement speed. I don't understand the problem. No, what if he runs in here, passes really foul wind, and then just runs off? I can't do anything about that. No, Nox, I'm pretty sure you're worried about nothing. Look at him. He's eating chili beans. He knows. He goddamn knows. I'm also going to say right now, Cardus Prime is probably the better barrier, but I am having plenty of fun using my brain to not understand when things are and aren't on cooldown. Fairy. There's nothing else here that really catches my interest. I mean, the Cartographer's Quill would have if I had found it earlier. As of right now, 4% isn't exactly making or breaking me. We will definitely upgrade that. Oh, that's the entire map. Oh, goddamn. I explored that way faster than I thought I would. Spell Thief Socks, you are ridiculous. Okay, I'm pretty sure Ancient Fountain Pen is, if not maxed out, very close to maxed out at this point. Oh wait, I've got the Pathfinder's knapsack. That'll restore 50 health, and then the healing crystal should do a good job from that point on. Thank you for the lovely sparring match, Zeal. I very much appreciate it. Oh, we're still not maxed out. It's at plus 48%. That is ridiculous. Alright, real quick. Plus 50. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Okay, there practically is no delay between sprinting and... or between starting to move and sprinting at this point. There is none. There is no delay. And I've got multicolored rainbow unicorn headdress. Just appreciate the rainbows for a few more seconds. I know we all love them. Alright. Okay, this ended up being a very powerful run, which just goes to show the best way to ensure that you've got the best things going on is to know your relics. Because if I hadn't been able to properly identify that the Strongman's Hammer would have been absolutely was the best choice for this build, this would be a far different story. And by that I mean it would just be taking longer to beat enemies. Start running. Woo! Woo! I'm done. There we go. Yes. Skill and power. And more speed than you can shake a Sonic the Hedgehog-shaped ice cream cone at. I meant to say ice cream bar, but... by that point, my brain was already mid-sentence. So, there you go. There's a super speed build for you. If you ever wanted to be Sonic the Hedgehog, or the Flash, or, you know, Superman. Not a big fan of Superman, by the way. Some of you may be like, Darkseid, that's sacrilegious. Sorry, I just think he's a boring character. But if you ever wanted to be that, start with the robe and relics that I started with, and then start piling things on top of that and see what you can get for yourself. Like, I ended up having some trouble early on, but I will honestly say, if you're going to use this build, bring either Cardus Prime or Vortex Veil to the party. You are not going to want to miss out. You will be happy you brought those with you, because those are really good at pushing enemies out of your bubble. Then beyond that, just whatever it takes to get strong. Like, I got lucky with Strongman's Hammer and Ancient Fountain Pen. But, yeah, by all means, do what it takes to become powerful and make that speed work to your advantage. You're already difficult to hit, now make sure that when you hit back hard. So, there you go. That's it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. This was a quicker one, but still right on par with my normal timing. As per usual, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I do stuff like this and other games on a pretty regular basis, and I would be happy to see you here spending time with me, sharing some of your free time with me. It means the world to me, and I do enjoy making these videos. It's a positive cycle for all. And I'm rambling at this point, so I am going to go now. My name is Darkseid Walker, and I will be seeing you.